Yup. Yup. We do this. We do this. Back for another night. This is not the first. This is not the second. This isn't the third. But the fourth night of streaming in a row. NBA Finals, Stanley Cup, NBA Finals, Stanley Cup. And we know we're back tomorrow for the World Cup. Where else is doing this? Who else is doing this? Who else got this type of coverage of all the sports? Only here on Tea Time. And that's how we do things around here. This shit right here, this shit right here, this shit right here, this is Tea Time. And I am your host, Tony Murr. And if you are a fan of hockey, if you're a fan of the Golden Knights, if you're a fan of the Carolina Hurricanes, if you're a fan of the sound of sticks and skates clashing against the ice, if you are a fan of Belgian waffles, if you're a fan of butter on your pancakes, if you are a fan of sweet potatoes, if you are a fan of bacon in your breakfast sandwich, I don't care how you get down, what type of person you are, but if you're watching this, if you're hearing my voice, if you're looking across the screen, if you're looking into my eyes right now, then you are officially teed up. Riley gets it. Riley gets it. And this guy's a hockey fan, too. So what we're watching tonight is the Game 5 of the Stanley Cup playoffs between the Golden Knights and the Carolina Hurricanes. Game 5, series knotted up 2-2. I got the Hurricanes tonight. Stahl has scored a goal in every game. I think it's going to continue, and over 6.5 goals because every game has gone over, and I'm a sucker. Obviously, Hurricanes, is that? No. You know, VGK, you think tonight? I think Carolina wins the next 2 games. I think they win the next 2 games. Their style of play, they're going to start putting it on to the Knights, and they can't keep up with that. It's suffocating. It makes you tired, and that's exactly how the Hurricanes want to play. And Hurricanes have not played a lot of hockey up till this point. They played a very little amount of hockey. They got fresher legs out there. I like Carolina tonight, and that is also what I like. Let's get the game going because we already missed a couple minutes. And leave it till now. Leave it till now. This is probably the first game that it's at 6 minutes into the game and there's no goals. This is probably not going to be the over game. Tortorella is already getting fired up on the bench. You see that, Mac? Ain't no hiding anything here. You can see right through. You know what you're getting when you look into my eyes. Can't say the same for everyone else around. But you know what you're getting on this side of the screen. Now it's up to you. It's a suffocating style of play. They've scored 1 billion goals, but did you see the tail end of last game? Carolina really imposed their will onto Vegas. They were playing their style. They were possessing the puck. They were chasing the puck deep, and the first people to get to the puck. On the other side, Vegas, they were doing the dump and chase. They couldn't even get to the puck first. They couldn't possess it at all. They're all over you. Why, is that the ESPN narrative? is that what ESPN is saying? Sometimes I go mainstream. Sometimes I go mainstream. It's not on purpose. It's not on purpose, but it's just a part of what could happen. Sometimes I got an up the middle take. And when I see Carolina Hurricanes minus 150, I believe that they're going to win the game. Honestly, that played a big part of it. Obi is I went to my FanDuel, saw that Vegas was minus 150 to win. No, even before then, though. Even before then, I felt like that Carolina was minus 150 to win this game. But even before then, I had a feeling that Carolina is going to win this game. just what happened towards the end of the last game was not something that we saw in any of the in any part of the other games. I think this is a Hurricanes game. If you think it's a Knights game, can you tell me who scores for them at least? You know, we got to get, let's get the ESPN box score up. Shout out, Viva, I learned this today. Viva Mexico Cabrones. And that is live Mexico, motherfuckers. Let's go, Mexico. I like our brothers down south. Mis hermanos al sur de la frontera. There we go. Al sur de la frontera. Our brothers south of the border got it done in the first World Cup match today. They beat South Africa. And they talk about being south of the border. South Africa, little boy South Africa, all the way down there South Africa. You know the stance that I'm doing right now. It's kind of like the downwards Heisman. Oh, we got Vegas on the power play right now. And 48 is really bringing it to him. Marner with the puck, bringing it up. 29 live viewers. This does not get the same viewers as it does for the NBA, but let's get to 100 tonight. Nice pass. How'd that not go in? That's a goal. That's a goal. What a pass across the ice. Eichel. That's the guy that you want to have with the puck on the stick. With the stick, yeah, with the stick on the puck. Sorry, I knew I said that wrong. Nice pass across the ice. Look how they enter the zone right here. There's a threat. Nice give and go pass. That pass by Hurdle is going to get overlooked. I want to see that one again. This is a classic NHL goal. Pass it all the way across. That didn't look like it went in at first because it popped immediately out. That pass by Hurdle to get to Eichel, and that's just tic-tac-toe right there. These Carolina Hurricanes jerseys are the worst jersey option they have with whatever like pirate ship sail they have or pirate ship flag they have on their jersey. When they have the cyclone there, it's simple. They have a great logo. Keep it simple. These aren't the jerseys. Mike O'Brien shoving it in my face early. Vegas taking care of their power play opportunity. 1-0 Vegas. Actually, you know what we need to get? And this is the first time that it's usually the Hurricanes dominate the first period of each game, but now the Knights are coming out and winning this first period. That was their first. Right as I'm saying it, they say it. I love when I'm in sync. I love when I'm in sync with the announcers because that's how I know what I'm doing. That's how I know what I'm doing. We got Bussy back in net, Riley. Good call. Let's see that back and forth. That was such a great pass by Hurdle. I love that guy. He's one of my favorite players on this team. Oh, God. 2 kids had their lemonade stand robbed at gunpoint in South Boston today. It was, oh, God. All right, we got 1-0 Vegas, 11:20 left in the first period. Carolina corralling the puck in their own zone, looking for a breakout, then a break in. Up against the boards. Now back into Vegas possession. A little back and forth in the neutral zone. Nice little pass right there. Shot on goal. Can't be saved. Well, it was saved, but can't be gloved by Bussy. Ends up with the Knights in the offensive zone. There's Hurdle again. Nice 1T. Nothing right there. Goalie doesn't know where it is. It's behind the net. Shoot that. Oh, good shot. Just missed. He put that in a good spot. You could see where he was aiming. Low left-hand corner. Yeah, they are coming out swinging right now. Who was that? Oh, nice pass right there. One extra pass. A little too much mustard on that dog. Oh, nice little play by the referee to get it out of the Carolina Hurricanes possession. Now we got Knights. Little 3-on-2 opportunity. No. You can't turn it over there. Okay, it stays in. Barbashek with the shot. It was saved by Bussy. Bussy's a little jumpy right now. He's not tracking the puck easily, and he's very jittery, very quick with his movements. And that's what happens when the first shot on net's a goal. It doesn't leave you with a nice, settly feeling. Doesn't leave you feeling nice and comfy. Zach, you want to rip a hundred? This is where the opposite, and this is what's been happening this whole series. So for me, like Obi said, for me to say obviously Carolina, that's a little bit egregious because it just gone on streaks where one team is dominating the other and then it flips. At the end of that last game, Carolina was dominating Vegas. Vegas came out dominating this game. It's a great series.
Check your socials because there's big news in the sports world. No, it's not a big name free agent signing.
Who the hell was that? Someone's got to stop farting on my stream. This is egregious. All right, so I decided I'm going to add a couple more features to the stream. I want to do stuff in between the commercials. Should it be Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? No, you know what? I'm going to go to the Twitter first. Let's go to the Twitter. LeBron's playing golf. I love that this guy got into golf. Oh my God, look at Chapman. We need to get this shown. Well, look at Chapman right here, dude. That's insane. How do you even pitch? There's no pitcher in the MLB that's got bigger arms than him. I'm willing to bet on it. Engineered for Red Sox. He's not just built for it, he's engineered. What do you say? Aroldis Chapman wants an apology from Brian Cashman if the Yankees deal for him. What happened, happened. If something like this were to happen, I believe someone from this organization should apologize first. Yeah, so he's probably gone. He's probably going to go to a contender. This can't be true. Yeah. Okay. I wish I didn't even click on that. All right, we're going back to the game. 9 minutes left in the first period. Vegas still up, 1-0. Face off in the Carolina zone, won by Vegas, controlled by Eichel. This is a guy, he can control the puck better than anyone else on the ice. Look at that little dance move in the corner, back and forth, pass out front, backhand from Stone. No good, missed the net. I like what they're cooking up, though. They got a lot of steam right now, a lot of steam behind their game, a lot of momentum in favor of the Vegas team. Breakout pass to no one, back to Carolina, dump deep. You got to think it's just the other way around now. Yep, Vegas controlling with the breakout against the boards. Nice forecheck by Carolina, keeping it in the zone. A little tip pass, that's a goal now. Look at this. This guy can't stop scoring. Every game this playoffs, Jordan Staal goal. Cash that was plus 300. That was plus 300 on a Jordan Staal goal. This guy has scored in every single game in the playoffs. This is a man on a mission. He's been in the playoffs for so long. Look at that. Great pass and that tip. That tip was great. And that all started with the forecheck. That's exactly what I was talking about, O'Brien. Suffocating forecheck from Carolina. Bang! Nice play by Staal. Just like that. This is going over. How the fuck do they keep... This is going to be the first hockey game that the first over-unders are going to have to start putting at 7.5. You never see it higher than 6.5. 6 goal of the series. Now we need to look something up. In his career, how many times has Jordan Staal gone to the playoffs? Oh, he was on the Penguins. He was on the Penguins at first. I did not realize that. Then he was on the Hurricanes. He played in 179 total playoff games. So he's gone to the playoffs 14 times in his career. How many times did he miss the playoff? Grok. It gives you the countdown too. 14 seconds. Top 4 for 14 seconds. So playoff, he's been 20 NHL seasons, 14 playoff appearances, 179 total games. Has he ever made it to the stand? Has he ever won? I think probably one of those Penguins teams won a Stanley Cup. I did not know he was on the Penguins. He's got to at this point, Riley. He's got 6 goals already. He's the grizzled vet. Yeah, he's won 1 Stanley Cup, the 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins. Shout out Tom Fitz. That was 20. He was 20 years old in his 3rd NHL season. So this guy was in the NHL when he was 18. That is so ridiculous. Wow. Oh, okay. There was almost a goal for Vegas. 6 minutes left in this period. 1-1 game. Carolina just tied it up, and that reminds me with the manual scoreboard. Emmanuel. Vegas, they still got a full steam in their boat right now. They're motoring. Nice breakout by Carolina. We need a dump. We need a change. Flipped up into the zone, covered up by the goalie. Decides to pocket that one. He's going to save that puck for a rainy day. You ain't coming for this puck. I'm going to put this one in my pocket, Connor Hart says. This fan, man, I don't know how I haven't been turning this fan on earlier. It's just a little breeze up the backside. You don't want to put it on the back of your neck, back of your head, because then you feel like you're getting a head cold. When it's getting your feetsies and stuff, that's a really nice one. All right, let's go back to Twitter.
If the world were like a sleep number mattress, everything
Where in Southie was this? That looks like it could be anywhere.
number to a good night's sleep.
Blubber and Cave with Liberty Bibbity. It's a bundle and save on insurance with Liberty Mutual. Okay, let's do another take.
What do you want me to say?
The line. Say the line.
Oh, that's easy. The line.
Okay, let's pick it up tomorrow.
Only pay for what you need.
They're on the verge of doing something they've dreamt about their entire lifetime. The silver trophy to the Golden Knights. Devastation. Just the heart.
New world record for the 110-meter hurdle. Let's watch this guy go. Oh, look at the smoothness there. All in stride. Oh, my Lord. That was absurd. No, is that true? They ejected him from the course mid-round, stripped him of his membership, and took his pictures off the wall. This is referring to the misconduct of Phil Mickelson at his home course in California. He's a guy with a bit of a troubled past. No one really knows the full picture of Phil. They know he likes gambling. They know that maybe he had a gambling debt at one point, which is why he went to Saudi Arabia to make some more cha-ching. And now there was a little bit of a illegal touching, if we want to put it in football terms, of a woman at the course. It's he said, she said at first, because we don't know what the allegations are and if they're proven to be true. There's a lot of times where high-profile athletes will get accused of doing something wrong when really they weren't, and they were the woman were just looking for a payday. But a lot of things online that I've seen already was that like if this is their most premier member of the golf course. And they wouldn't kick him out unless it was absolutely known to be true, and I agree with that. So I'm not looking forward to, but I do want to know the details of this story to know what type of touching was going on. Was it groping? Was it a little like that guy on JJ McCarthy's dad on his girlfriend when they were celebrating the stand, just give a little wag of the finger on the ass. Like it's a really harmless touching, but it's harmless in the fact that it was just your finger grazing over the jeans, but it wasn't harmless in the fact of how intentional it was. So there's a lot of gray area in the middle. Where does that touching live? We will see. The details will come out hopefully, because we as Americans, we love a juicy, scandalous story. All right, so 4:29 left in the first period, 1-1 the score. Puck getting controlled by Carolina, dumped into the Vegas zone, wrapped around the boards, picked up by Carolina. This is where they're known for their forecheck. Now it's controlled by Carolina. Can they make something happen? Yeah, I need to get a D-to-D right here. No, a shot from the point. It gets blocked by his own player. Now a little pass off the boards, batted out of the air by Carolina. Dumped deep. Carolina picks it up in their own end. Hatfield with a nifty play off the backboards. Here comes an easy breakout. Not a lot of pressure from the forecheck. I think they got a change going, Vegas. Dumped deep into their zone. And now they're going the other way. Nice clean breakout. Marner with a head full of speed and steam. Going to turnover back the other way. Unnecessary cross ice pass from Stahl gets intercepted. Back with Carolina, though. Howden, this has been the Jordan Stahl of the other team. Not the fact that he's a grizzled veteran with a lot of playoff experience, but the fact that he scored so many goals during this Stanley Cup. Oh, nice little pass out front. Too much speed on it, though. Oh, he tries to make a move, but there's a big hit. Puck below the goal line. Now it's going the other way. Carolina's turn. They need a dump. That was offsides. That was offsides if they review it. Is he holding his hand up? Doesn't matter. Vegas taking it out of the zone. Tipped into the Carolina zone. Goalie's playing it. Bussy, I don't know about that one, man. Putting yourself in a precarious situation for really no reason. Oh, now we got a speed race down the side. Picked up by Vegas. We got a little bit of a back and forth going on. No one really possessing. No shots on goal. No scoring opportunities. Puck dumped deep. And we know a thing or two about dumps around here. Shout out when I had to take a dump midstream earlier this week. The first time ever in almost 2 years of streaming. Dumped again. No one can corral this thing. No one wants to take control. We got a minute 30 left. Puck in the Vegas zone. Nice little forecheck. This is where things happen for Carolina with the forecheck. No, it's cleared out of the zone, but back with Carolina maybe? Yes. Could have been offsides. They don't call it. Back with Vegas again. A little bit of a back and forth. Now Stone passes it over to Eichel with the shot. Saved. Bussy. He's looking a little uneasy between the pipes. Whistle blew, and I don't know why.
Just so you know, the Junior A Championship in British Columbia, the Cyclone Taylor Cup. There you go. Did you participate in that at one time? No, we weren't good enough to get in. But one of the very few times in your career, hockey or baseball. Baseball had a better chance back then.
43 seconds remaining. Puck dumped into the Carolina zone. A lot of dumping going on. This whole ice looking like a dump, the way it's just getting dumped back and forth into each zone. That's a hand pass. 7 scoring chances for Vegas and just 1 scoring chance for Carolina. Oh, big hit in the corner. Puck with Vegas in the Carolina zone. Can they make something happen in the waning seconds of the period? I don't think so. Carolina just looking to bunch it up on the boards. Cleared. Is there going to be icing? Oh, there will be, just ever so slightly. 9 seconds left in the period. Oh, that's a big hit. I like this. Those are a lot of big hits in the first period.
The opportunity for a check, you finish it through. And that's another part of Stahl's game. He came into tonight with 79 hits in the playoffs, second on their team behind only Will Carrier. He has done it all. Final 6 seconds.
Oh, is that a penalty? Was it tipped?
In this first period, Carolina will be penalized.
Oh, that's costly. That's costly with just a few seconds left in the period. And this is one of their most important players, Keandre Miller. Not a lot of Keandres playing in the NHL, so good on this guy. He beat the odds.
Failing one, 25 rows over the glass. He's trying to shoot it away.
Oh, yeah, that's clear as day.
10 seconds left in the period.
Almost nailed those guys going early to the bathroom.
Is on this side of the ice.
Yeah, look right over this guy's head. He's trying to get a head start and going to the bathroom. Those lines can be brutal in between periods. Power play for Vegas is where they scored earlier. No one home. And that is the end of the period. 1-1. Gotta say, feel good about where I'm at right now. Like the over still. I like the Stahl goal already happened.
Thank you, Sean. Another highly entertaining period in the Stanley Cup Final.
Imagine having a camera in your face right then after all these contentious moments in the biggest series of your life and the biggest games of your life. PK, man, why do you gotta always wear something ridiculous every time? Why can't we just do one normal outfit? He's the Cam Newton of this ESPN panel.
I mean, you talk about leadership. He's got the C on his jersey for a reason.
Man, I can't get behind it. Riley, there you go, man. There you go. He's in there with the 6. I will explain it in case we got some new people in the chat. Pick a number between 1 and 6 like the sides of a die. Like the sides of a die, people. What happens is that corresponds to a horse on this horse racetrack. You get your number rolled, you move up 1 till you get to the finish line. You get to the finish line, you get on the horse race leaderboard. You win the most horse races in a given month. You will win the horse race giveaway. This month, we're giving away Tea Time hats. Tea Time hats, first edition Tea Time hats. They're purple. They're nice. It's stitched. It's a snapback. Mac and in there with the 2. 2 and 6. And then Mikey O'Brien. Hey, Mike. Mike, you feel the suffocation happening from Carolina right now? No, Vegas got a good thing going on. They're skating with a purpose. But I got to know a little bit what I'm talking about with the Stahl goal. You got to give me some right there. 2, 3, 6 early entries into the horse race. We got 1, 4, 5 available. I've been streaming for 34 minutes. And I'll be streaming for 34 minutes. We will get this till 36. 36, I feel good about that. What I wanted to show you all, I found some games that I want to play. Would you rather? Oh, no. Here we go. Would you rather? Okay, here we go. I just give you guys a little preview.
This is a really exciting partnership.
Would you rather eat tacos or eat sushi? This is like wouldyourather.com. If we're talking right now, I could go for tacos. If we're talking forever, I still think I'm going tacos. I'll go tacos on them. I'm in the majority. That feels fucking great. All right. Would you rather? No. Let's put this. Yeah, here we go. Would you rather play video games as much as you want on a crappy old console, or have 1 hour to play the coolest new console? Is this made for like 10-year-olds? I hope this changes after that. I'm gonna go 1 hour on the coolest new console. You know AI is working on something nice like that. Would you rather move to a different country every month or stay in the same country your whole life? Same country your whole life. That's too much moving. I need a little bit of stabilization. I don't know about these ones, guys. God, drink Fanta or Sprite? Sprite. It's not even fucking close. All right, I'm putting this away. Putting that away. That really wasn't what I hoped it would be, but we can go back to it. All right, horse race time. We got 2, 3, and 6 taken. 2 guys that already have tea time hats, and 1 guy who's still looking to adorn his head with the new one. Yeah, Riley, you gotta stay. I want to see a lot of this world. There's a lot of countries that I want to go back to. There's a lot of countries I haven't been to that I would like to see, but living in a different country every month, I can't foresee that for me. That's for some people. Some people got that nomad type of lifestyle that they want to live, and I can't see that for me. I'm a man of routine, and tea time's been throwing off the routine a little bit, and I'm trying to find a new footing amongst this new life of living. Evan jumping in there with the 4. Nice, right in the nick of time. Here we go. How's it? It's 79 degrees right now, and it's 9 o'clock. That's summer for you, bitch. Here we go. All right. So we got in the 2 spot, we got Swaggy Mackey in the 2, Mikey O in the 3, Evan in the 4, and Riley in the 6. Just to give a little update on the horse race leaderboard, Riley, he's got 4 wins. Evan's got 2. Max got 1. Obi's got 1. So these are guys that are all on the horse race leaderboard. I like that. I like that for them. These are true fans. All right, let's get it rocking. It's a 2. No, never mind. That's Mackie Duda, I'm pretty sure. Mackie with the early start to this. And there's the 3. Who's in the 3? That's Mikey O'Brien in the 3. They're going head-to-head in this one. This is to pull ahead of the other one. And I know these guys don't like to lose to each other. And that's a 5. No one in the 5 spot. That's okay. 1 and 5 are vacant. But this is leading us to a potential all the way down the middle start, meaning that every horse gets their start 1 at a time, at the same time. 1, we need a 1, we need a 4, we need a 6. It's a 1. That's the start of it right there. That's the start. Now we need a 4 or a 6. It's a 6. I love where this is headed. Give us a 4. Give us a 4, and then you know we're really rocking and rolling. Come on. It's a 1. That's okay. 1's the vacant one. We almost had it. Didn't happen. Couldn't pull through. There's a 2. Back. He takes the lead. And there's a 1. Okay, 1 just cruising right now. Evan still waiting to get out of the finish line. And there's a 3. That's how you do it, Mikey O'Brien. This is a guy that never says never. And a 1 right there. 1. It's looking like a 1 race the way that he's racing. 6, okay, Riley. You can never forget about the 6 horse. It's always in play, no matter what you think. There's the 2, Mac, right there. 1, 2, 3 in a little diagonal formation. And there's another 3 for Mikey O'Brien. He will not let Mac pull away from him. He will never lose to Mac, he said. He said Mac is not better at him at one thing on this earth than even baseball. He included baseball. Horse! Horse! 6. That's the 6 horse moving in tied. 2, 3, 6 tied. And there's a 1. Look at this 1, man. This 1 can really get down and boogie. And there's another 1. It's just a 1 race. So we're going to have to wait for 1 to finish. And then we're going to see all the other horses come in. It's a 1. Look at that. That was a little too easy for that 1 pony. All right, now it's up to the real guys over here. Evan's still looking to get out of the gate. It's a 5. Oh, man, he's really getting the short end of the stick now, fellas. It's a 5 again. Okay, we have a 4-way tie right now with Ev still sleeping in the gate. Where's my guy? Where's he at? Where's he at? It's off the board. It's a 1 anyways. We didn't want to see 1s anymore. And there's a 3. Mike O'Brien. He says go. He's on go mode, as they say. And there's another 3. It's Mike O'Brien. We all know Mike's going to win this race. It's a 5. No one's in the 5 spot. You got to move it anyways. That's okay. It's a 4. Evan. There you go. Now we really start this race. Could Evan make a mad dash towards the finish? It's a 3. And I don't think Obi's going to give him the chance. We're going to see in these next 3 rolls, there's going to be 1-3. It's a 1. Oh, we don't care about the 1. It's a 1. We don't care about the 1. All right, so if we go from the tea time call back just a couple seconds ago, this one's going to be a 3. It's a 2. Very close. Mac, he doesn't want to see Obi win. It's a 2. Okay, Mac. Okay, that's something to scare him. That's something to scare him. Oh, that's 3 2s in a row tied up at the finish line. Mac, I might be eating my words soon. Let's see what's going to happen. It's a 4. Okay, Evan, get involved in there. Get your little ass up there. We'll give you a little spanky. It's a 1. Don't care about the 1. Come on. It's a 3. He let Mac come all the way back, build his hopes up just to tear him down. Build us the table and tear down the wall. Obi won the horse race. There's room for us all. There we go. Nice win, Mikey O'Brien. You dominate Mac, and like you said, you'll never lose to this guy ever. You said you will never lose to him. Big win. He pulls away. He gets his second horse race win of the month. Build us a table. They used to play that at our, I went to a Catholic boys' school for high school. They used to play that song in our, assemblies. And that tore the house down. That was our version of, Thunderstruck for a Catholic school. 6 fell asleep. Never seen 6 disappoint like that. GG's in the chat. If you're a real tea timer, you know GG's in the chat after every horse race. These are a couple of gentlemen. Obi's the type to put in his horse race number and then get out. You won't see GG's from him. All right, let's see. Horse race leaderboard. Mikey O, you're going to get the leader up there just for 1 second because we're going to move you up. We're going to move you up. Mikey O. He's got 2. He moves up in the rankings, tied with them for the second spot right there. Good racing, fellas. All right, let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get out of this Would You Rather. Actually, no, you know what? No, we'll play the Would You Rather for a little bit longer. Would you rather have a giant house without a garden or a small house with a giant garden? So I'm someone that wants a garden in their future home. I could find myself getting lost. Yeah, G freaking G, baby. I'm someone that could get lost in a garden. I feel like that could be a hobby that I could really see myself getting into. But you're one of those freaks that wears Birkenstocks, Tevas, you got a bandana, you like going on hikes, you eat berries and veggies, you don't even eat meat. If you want a giant garden instead of a giant house, you want a giant house. That's not even a question. Would you rather live in a place that's always dusty or live in a place that's always humid? Okay, now we're getting somewhere with that one. I mean, I never really lived. Humidity sucks. Humidity sucks. You're always sticky. You're always sweaty. You need to change your underwear multiple times a day. A little bit of a smell's going on as well. If you're with a partner, that's going to also turn into a stanky sort of situation. The AC is always going to save you. But living in a place that's always dusty, that's going to dry you up quick. That's dry eyes. That's getting in the nose. That's getting in the airways. Yeah, I think I'm going to go humid too there, Riley. I don't know what a dusty place sounds like. Oh, that was a big favorite. Okay. Would you rather have a drone that flies or have a drone that could go underwater? Ooh. I mean, it almost is you'd rather have the drone that goes underwater because that doesn't really exist, does it? You see the drones that fly. And I think a lot of the sky, if you go up in the sky, you see a lot of the same thing, which is nothing. If you go underwater, the possibilities of what that drone sees underwater are crazy. And also, I just thought of a great tea time idea is like you see like those nature shows on like that are narrated by the British guy who's like in this sea 300 years ago there was once a reptilian mammal that lived to the age of 38, like that, but with a drone underwater and tea times narrating it. That would be a lot of fun. I would like that show a lot. I want to go underwater with it because there's also the aspect of it that I'm afraid of the water. So this drone could do a lot of the heavy lifting for me where I could experience the water without actually having to go in. I'm always am I a basic bitch? I always go with the popular vote. Would you rather get 50 watches or 50 suits? 50 suits is just too many. You don't even have, like you just become a suit guy. You'd be wearing suits for no reason. I like having optionality with the suits because as you get older and you get into wedding season, you don't want to keep repeating suits because they get in the same pictures. People have seen them before. But on the other hand, I love watches, and watches is something that you could wear every day. You could wear multiple different watches on the same day. You could have a workout watch, you could have a work watch, and then you could have a going out watch. I'm a big fan of watches. Watches are also an appreciating asset, and they accent a lot of outfits. I'm going with the watches. That's the first time I've gone in the minority. Okay. Would you rather have a gaudy, tacky looking living room or an ultra minimalist decoration? Both kind of, I mean, the gaudy, tacky, there's levels to gaudy and tacky though, and there's some tacky that I would like. I saw a picture on Twitter recently, and it was like men used to have slutty bachelor pads, and it was just like a cheetah print rug with like a velvet lime green couch, and like that's gaudy and tacky, but there's something about that. That kind of reminds me of just dirtiness, though. The ultra minimalist, it would get a little boring in there. It would seem a little bit dull, but I do like a kind of bare living space. So I'm going with the ultra minimalist. Yeah, that was the biggest lopsided. All right. Well, let me see if I got water left in this guy. Gotta check the socials real quick. See what's going on in the socials. Oh, we got the French team training at Bentley. Why is Bentley the option for that? It's like just a little bit away from Boston that a lot of people won't bother them because that's at one of the main schools in Boston. There's gonna be a lot more people there. Mbappe. Something so cool about soccer players. All right. Sorry, a little bit. Yep. Would you rather eat a cookie You don't have to throw eat in there. Would you rather a cookie or a brownie? Because it's not like you're just looking at the thing. It's not like you just get a cookie or a brownie and then you get to do nothing with it. Obviously, you're eating it. It's a cookie 7 times out of 7. It's not even close. Cookies are so. Oh, that could be my favorite sweet treat because there's so many different variations. It's a cookie. It ain't even close. Who? That's crazy. Can't trust whoever they're pulling. Would you rather eat only savory pies for the rest of your life or never eat pie again, even on holidays? The fuck is this? So, like, that's like a shepherd's pie, a chicken pot pie. So I'm missing out on like apple pie. I don't have chicken pot pie or shepherd's pie ever. So it's like, I'd rather have at least the savory ones than no pies at all. That's a stupid one. How the fuck? What was I missing there? Oh, we're back to the game. We're back to the game. All right, what do you guys think about the Would You Rather? Was that a good bit? I kind of liked it. It's a good filler. All right. Vegas on the power play. Only 30 seconds left on it. Tomas Hurdle to Stone over to Eichel. I love those 3 guys on the ice together. Marner, too. What a power play they got. Oh, this guy's diving, sliding all over the place. Hurdle tries to do a little cheeky pass. Couldn't get through. Eichel looking for an opening. Nice touch pass by Marner. Missed the net. Over on the side by Hurdle, I think. Shot. Oh, my God. Bussy finds himself on his ass after that shot. I'm telling you guys. He does not feel good. Get shots on net if you're Vegas. Get shots on net. Me too, Riley. All right, Carolina killed that penalty. 17:30 left in the second period. Vegas going into the Carolina zone again. Great defense there, going the other way. There's Stankoven. I love Stankoven too. I just love how he's built. Short and stocky, moves with speed. It reminds me of a young Tony Murr. Nice pass out front. Gets blockered away though. Vegas with a little flip. That's not going to do shit. Oh, you didn't have to hand pass it like that, my friend. Stankoven. Boom, boom. If you were an NHL player and you're growing a playoff beard, are you allowed to touch the beard up at all? Like, are you allowed to shave the neck? Or, like, you just gotta let it all... I think you gotta let it all grow.
Well, he took that early hit from Eichel, and while he was sour, I mean, he was 5 feet in front of me. He didn't react. He didn't really make much of a fuss about it. And Stahl has just had a tremendous series, of course, but the focus for Vegas has to be to get the body on him, to make him work for his ice. Aside from being a big physical guy himself, he's 37 years old. Like, you can wear
All right. Sorry. Little break in the action. Vegas controlling the puck in the Carolina zone. Carolina gets it out, but back to Vegas. They dump it deep. Vegas with the dump and chase method again. You gotta have the chase though. You can't have the dump without the chase. Can't have the shot without the chaser. Kind of the same thing, right? I love my hockey games sponsored by Novo Nordisk and AstraZeneca. They're a staple in the hockey community. You cannot have hockey without some pharmaceuticals. Am I right? Fucking jokes, these people. They got money. They'll spend it. People will take the money. It's as simple as that sometimes. Am I right? Here's my little sombrero from Guadalajara. Guadalajara. There's my little sombrero for the Mexican soccer team. They won today. 15-18 left in the second period. Haven't seen a good scoring opportunity in a while. Could use one. Get a little bored over here. No icing there. Dumped by Vegas. No chase behind that. These guys are going shot, no chaser. That's going to leave you feeling uncomfortable. You're going to be feeling a little woozy if you can't chase the dump. Can't chase the shot. There we go. Dump and that's how you dump and chase. Carolina showing you how they do it. You got to control the puck on the boards there. There's Barbashev trying to weave a puck in between many defenders. Oh, there's a little extracurriculars there. Nice. This guy's getting involved. Punch him. Punch his back. Hey, I'm on the team. Let me punch his back. Through the glass. He'll feel it. Let me just punch his back. Is it the kimchi? Is it the kimchi that's making me gassy? What's making me gassy right now? Is this just my body regulating itself? The kimchi is supposed to help with the gut microbiome. Is it currently working? I figured out that I like kimchi. This is going to be a staple now. I'm going to be getting kimchi. Nice hit right there on the boards by Vegas. Give me a little bit of something right now. We got a whole lot of nothing. Just a bunch of turnovers. Puck getting dumped into each zone. The team that wasn't doing the dumping, picking up the dump puck, breaking it into the other zone, dumping it again. The forecheck from Carolina is that much harder than the forecheck from Vegas. Nice breakout right there. That's how you flip the ice. What? What's going on here? Oh, we got a player down. It looked like a little bit. I can't stop saying that you have tickets right behind the bench. You paid top dollar for that. Okay, so Hall went at McNabb. Then McNabb got him back with a little bit more of a vengeance. Hall, I don't know if he was hurt there or he was trying to embellish it. What I was saying was that how do you pay thousands of dollars for tickets, first row tickets right behind the glass behind the bench? You're trying to look around the coaches in front of you. There's multiple coaches. You're looking through multiple layers of glass. So if you go into either corner, I don't get why you go for those seats. Let's go with the would you rather because I'm having fun doing it. Would you rather only be able to have cold showers, only be able to eat with toothpicks? Oh, God. So my question with the only be able to eat with toothpicks, can I still use a knife and I just pick it up with the toothpick? Because that's not that bad. But just eating with toothpicks in general, you wouldn't be able to eat. You couldn't cut anything. Like that's almost an impossibility. Only be able to have cold showers. There was a point in my life where I was doing that. Not every single day, not every shower, but more often than not, they were cold showers, and I would spend 20 minutes some mornings waiting to get in the shower because I did not want to get in. And it was just daunting how cold it was going to be. Cold showers are great sometimes, but all the time you can't do it. A warm shower on a cold day or after certain times, like after the beach or something. After the beach, you kind of want a cool shower, but there's certain times where you need a cold shower. I mean, a warm shower. I think you go with the toothpicks. I think you go with the toothpicks and kind of just figure it out. And you might not be able to get the stuff you usually get to order, but you kind of work around it. Oh God, you got to eat with your hands a lot. That was the toughest one. All right, going back to the game. 13-27 in the second period. 1-1. Not very many. Usually Carolina has a ton of shots on net already. Vegas doesn't have that many, but Carolina only has 6. We're going to need a goal soon just to keep me captivated, fellas. 44 live viewers. Keep in mind, hockey, you don't get as many viewers as you do for a basketball game. Still like to get 100. Oh, Mike O'Brien wants to know what tacky means. Navy C, what's he say? Sorry, just logging on now. Was eating a steak and cheese. If you were actually eating the steak and cheese, douche, bag of douche. Where'd you get it from? Tell me it was Square Deli. I'm still dying to try a steak and cheese from there. And we're just watching the hockey game, man. Oh, we got Navy C calling into the show. Navy! Can't hear you, man.
Mr. Douche?
Hey, bag of douche.
I'm telling you, it was Square Deli, first time.
Oh, did you really?
Yep.
How did you?
Open till 8 tonight. I was shocked.
Why were they open later?
I don't know. They must have heard a fat guy was coming.
They know the fat guy is gonna want to go in and eat. Wait, so did you do the tactic of like you just went there and then ordered?
I was headed that way to make a return at DSW, and no, I looked it up on the maps and said, hey, I was like, let me try to call because usually it just rings, but it took about a minute, but finally got through, and yeah, pick up like 20 minutes.
That's
yeah.
Tell me how it was.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
It was as good. It was as good as advertised.
It is. I mean, they say, what is it, the Koopa Shop cheddar?
It makes a difference.
It does. The seeded roll, I know that's my last name. There's no bias on it, but it's a great roll, a little toasted. And then, I mean, the cheese, is just spread around perfectly. You know, you don't get the clump all the way at the back of the bread and the steaks up front. It's just well mixed.
Yeah, they cook it. They cook it within it, and then they chop it all within, and you got the shaved ribeye too, dude. I need to try it. Would you say? Would you say it was the best steak and cheese that you've ever had?
It's up there. It's I mean, I know the Nest is usually the go-to, but it's right there with it. It might have it, honestly. I mean, from the Nest, I love the Lightning, but just the steak and cheese, this might be it.
What would you rate it out of 10?
9-2.
Oh God, that's really good.
Yeah. I didn't get the bomb. I just got peppers and onions on it. It's great.
Does it come with peppers and onions, or did you ask for it?
I mean, they basically said, "Well, you can get anything." There was one other one. There was a steak bomb, but I don't think it had the Cooper shop cheese. So
Yeah, you're gonna need that.
the Philly one.
Did you give the fat guy a bite?
No. Well, what I did do, I did the fat guy move. They had slices of cheese. We haven't got into those yet. We're still stuffed, but maybe 15 more minutes on the couch. We'll be getting into the pizza soon.
Oh, so you got nice. Are they square slices?
No, they're just regular. So I thought one slice that was just like the eighth of the pie. So
Yeah.
I said, all right, I'll get 2 slices, one for me, one for Fatso on the couch, and then but it was 2 slices. So we got 4 slices here.
Oh, nice. That is a fact. But you know what? The fat guy would appreciate that.
And I said, oh, it's 2 instead of 1, realistically? That's all right, Nathan. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Hand me the box.
I'll still take it. I think you're gonna have to send me a picture of what these slices look like. I'm curious.
I sent you a picture of the steak and cheese, but whew, hocus pocus, that's just gone.
Yeah, you couldn't wait for that.
No. But,
Well, I appreciate.
Try it. I didn't realize it was open till late. I don't know if that's just a Thursday or any other days, but I was surprised. So
I need to get in there. Oh man, I'm missing out.
We'll send you pictures of the pie.
Yeah, hurry up before it's gone.
Okay, I'm gonna go sit back on the couch.
I can hear the other fatso salivating from here.
He's breathing heavy. You can hear that?
Is he sniffing the pie yet? Is he sniffing it?
He keeps looking over at the fridge like the door's gonna open.
Go get him a beer, man. I think he needs one.
He's already got one.
That guy knows how to live. All right, Chip.
All right, hey, bless him.
Bless him. I'll talk to you, bro. Great play by Nate right there. So if you don't know, you should know. I'll tell you. He's in the chat. He's been on the show before. Navy C with his new meta glasses. He's trying to get into the content game as well. There's a deli, or not even a deli. There's a sub shop near Boston in a town called Everett called Square Deli that everyone raves about. And they have a shaved ribeye steak and cheese with a seeded braided roll. I don't know if it's braided, actually. Seeded roll, Cooper sharp cheese, done the right way. And everyone talks about it. It's so popular that it's not even open on the weekends. And sometimes you try to call in and you can't get through. You just have to get there and order it, and they'll take care of you there. He was the first person to get it, and it was as advertised, as you can hear. And I've been dying to get my hands on that. I got to answer Mikey. And no, these 2 guys, they're up my ass. One of them's calling me, one of them's texting me. I appreciate it, guys. You guys are watching. You're a part of the show. I like it. All right, Carolina on the power play. Missed a little bit of game there, but hey, that's a part of the game. Is you're gonna miss some of the game, and that's okay because it's not all about the game here. It's about the entertainment. Blake with the shot gets all the way through, but very softly. Pass out front. Jordan Stahl almost with the chance to net another one. They're playing a good type of game right now, Carolina. I like how they're playing. Nice pass across the ice. Blake going into the zone with speed. Turns it around. Ends up on his stomach. Needs to take over to make a play. He does. Ehlers controlling the puck at the point. No. You got too cute there. A little bit lazy. More lazy than cute. Oh yeah, that's a little rotation on that. Oof. Power play over, but I think there's another penalty coming up now. Wow, this game is the chippiest of the bunch. These guys are going after each other after the whistle. The horrible towel, I'm calling them the horrible towels because they're the Hurricanes. Wow. Right as they get out of the penalty box, going back in. McNabb is the type of guy, I've seen him go to the box quite a few times. Oh, and he had this, yeah, that you can't do that. That's nuts. Cross check from behind going into the boards. Did the same thing to Taylor Hall at almost the same point in the ice. Got away with that one there. They had to stop the game because Taylor Hall was on the ice, presumably hurt. He got up once they blew the whistle. All right, let's see what we got on the Twitter machine. Anything worth showing?
What just happened?
Ooh la la.
No touching. Your toys are out of here.
I can't. As I responded, I have plastic fingers.
Disney and Pixar's Toy Story 5. Rated PG. Only in theaters June 19th. Tickets available now.
A Chewy order is on the way for Woody, who likes his stick, but loves his Pro Plan, which Chewy delivers fast with the nutrition for Woody's most exceptional life. For life with pets, there's Chewy with Pro Plan.
I'd like to try a pickle beer. What a world. Woman arrested for urinating on furniture inside multiple Airbnb rentals and selling the content to paying subscribers on adult websites. Right when you think there's no more lanes of adult films, they create a new one. Not only is this a way that people can make money, but people are willing to pay for this. There's all sorts of things that you can find on the internet to kind of to turn yourself on, to be point blank about it. And some people, they get so far gone that just regular things that you can find on there, like boobs, a big ass, a MILF, that's not going to be doing it for you anymore. We need women peeing on couches, peeing on furniture, but not just furniture. It can't be their own furniture. I want them to be getting away with something that they shouldn't be. I want them to be peeing on rental furniture. That's the difference between me going from like this to like this. Full mast. I need it to be rental furniture. All right, Carolina back on the power play. They need to cash in here. Back-to-back power plays. 1-1 game. Right when I bet the over, you give me this type of shit for a game. 8:30 left in the second. Need a goal here, Caro. Get it over. Shot blocked. Oh, you need to step up right there, Ehlers. Find the open ice. Do you want to make a play or not? Oh, my God, these guys, they're putzing around. They're playing with themselves. No real opportunities coming from this. They're just staying on the outside. This Vegas. Oh, that's a goal. This has been happening all series. Svechnikov. I've been saying this the whole series. Right when I say nothing's happening, they're playing around. They're not even getting anywhere close to the net. No real scoring opportunities. They wait for their perfect moment and then put it in the back of the net. I think this one slid right underneath the goalie's pads. Look at this. That's a great goal. But yeah, that might have gone 5-hole. Can we see this again? Oh, yep, that was 5-hole. Nice goal. A really nice goal. They needed to catch it on one of those power plays. There you go. Right when I said they weren't scoring, there was no goals, then we get one. Don't be surprised if we see another one before the end of this period now. Carolina's winning this game and the next one. Yeah, look at this now. It's Carolina tonight, guys. I hate to say it, Mike O'Brien. You didn't want to admit it. 6:27 left in the second. 2-1 Vegas. Oh, now Carolina get into the Vegas zone. Attacking the puck behind the net. Picked up behind the net now. Let's see if they can move the puck around. They can't. Vegas gets their hands on it. Cleared out of the zone. Vegas in the Carolina zone in the corner. Oh, big hit in the corner. They need to get a scoring opportunity themselves. Haven't seen a scoring op from Vegas in quite some time. My beard's growing a little bit since the last time Vegas had a scoring opportunity. In fact, it was early on in the game. That's a good opportunity. Nice move. Oh, Marner playing with the silky mix out front. Oh, Stone with a huge hit middle of the ice. Love that. McNabb, watch your 6, buddy. People are coming after you the way you've been cross-checking people from behind. Jordan Stahl paying tribute and homage to the World Cup starting with that kick. Shoot. Blocked. Spin around. Oh, that almost went up in his face. I think maybe because he was wearing a cage, it could have got blocked. 5 minutes left in the period. Yeah, it's getting loud in Carolina right now. They can taste it. They know what's on the other end of this, and it's glory. It's Lord Stanley. Looking for that drop pass. No one home. Howard, oh, okay, there was a scoring opportunity. No penalty there. No penalty there. I don't think there was. Puck with Connor Hart behind the goal. Stankoven doing what Stankoven does. Oh, he gets railroaded. Middle of the ice. Oh, speed kills right there. Right to the corner of the post. That's not going to do anything, but there's a ruckus out in front of the net right now. They're going to blow the whistle? No, the puck's loose. Bussy's looking at the ref right now saying, where's my whistle? He doesn't get one. Oh, McNabb, man, he's been brutal. McNabb's been brutal tonight. Got to keep that puck in the zone. It was discombobulated. Bussy, man, he doesn't look strong. He's trying to cover up that puck and couldn't corral it. Nice play, Eichel, keeping it in the zone. Solid forecheck going on for Vegas right now. Okay, ends up in Stankoven's. He's going to just dump it. No, he's looking for a shot. Just missed the net. That's a long shift for him. He's out for blood. Goes for a big hit at the end. Get a change. Needed one. 12 shots apiece. Oh, that could have been an opportunity right there. Oh, and Carolina nets another one. That's Aho right there. Oh, that's big. I haven't noticed much of Jarvis in this series, honestly. That was big. They were moving the puck nicely right there. One extra pass, and he roofs it. The roof is on fire, Sebastian. Someone's got to lift that thing. Look, they're hyped up right now with 2 minutes left in the period. There's the forecheck. The forecheck changes everything. Walker with a nice pass. Corral. Look how he angles his skates. This is what a professional does. Angles his skates so he can get the puck on his stick. Look at this. Look what he does with his right foot. Perfect. Roofs it. Come on, man. These guys are ridiculous. To have... Like, you're doing geometrical formulas in your head, but you just call it instincts. The mind is a beautiful thing. And you're doing formulas of mathematics in your head to angle that puck, to soften the blow off your skate, to go to your stick, then you roof the damn thing. Oh, yeah, that's nice. 3-1 in favor of the Hurricanes. Like I said, don't be surprised if there was one more goal before the end of this period. I didn't think it was going to be coming from Carolina, but they're winning this game. 2 minutes left in the second. Vegas, man, they need to change the tone and change it quickly. Dump it deep. This forecheck is suffocating. Nice hit. Oh, nice shot right there. The forecheck is relentless from the Hurricanes. Now they're possessing shot on goal. All right, get stopped. Need to break it out, Vegas. That's not how you're going to do it. That's not going to make a difference. A weak flip just ends up right back in your own zone. There's Stankoven. Causing a little bit of trouble, and there's 1 minute remaining in the period. But this series lets you know, and if you watched the finals last night, never say never. I like this action. throw the dice in the Guadalajara little sombrero. Boom. It's a 6. Is it an Apple commercial? It's got to be. 1. World's best in-ear noise cancellation.
There's something important I need to tell you. I should have said this a long
You don't want it fully. You don't want the noise fully canceled, though. You want to be able to hear your surroundings. Otherwise, you can leave yourself in a very vulnerable situation. You're gonna want to stay vigilant out there, as my mom would say.
Exclusive savings and discounts. That's great. Also, I love you. Thank you.
All veterans and their families can join Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
This isn't it. It's time for food that fuels you. For things like post-workouts, Nice Star, those final stretches, win streaks, epic flexes, and epic seasons. It's time for real food. It's time for Chipotle.
We talked in the opening of the show, if the top line gets on track for either team, which one could make the difference? Well, it's been Carolina's that has here in Game 5. A Braden McNabb penalty.
All right. Face off in the Vegas zone, won by Eichel. But that's that forecheck, man. Carolina ends up with the puck. Backhand shot. Gets blocked out in front of the net. Stone looking for an opening. He flips it up. And that's not the play against this Carolina team, man. You just give them possession. Turnover. McNabb makes a play. Stone, he's got to start moving his feet a little bit. 34 seconds left in the period. Carolina breaking it out. Nice play by Stahl. Okay. Throws it back up against the boards. It's Vegas now. Oh, what just happened there? Yeah, they're going to let this run out. They got nothing going this period. Move on to the next. This could be the end of the series right here. I know it's Game 5, but 3-1 Carolina. Let's see what the live over-under.
All right, Sean, thank you. Sets up for a fabulous third period of this Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final. And Lord Stanley's Cup will be in the building on Sunday night. Right now, it looks like Carolina might just have a chance to win it. With Mark Messier and PK Subban, we pounded on the big board.
6. Riley getting in there. He doesn't miss it.
In a big, big way. You know, obviously seeing Aho, the ladder, is a big, big goal for him to get that up. But, you know, give him credit. Vegas, you take 2 penalties. Whether they're good penalties or not, cannot give the other team opportunities. You got guys on that are looking to find the net. Svechnikov finds the net. Aho now, it's a problem.
They did, and once they got the 2 penalties and scored on the first one or the second penalty, they started running downhill. They've taken this crowd, got a crowd back into it, and what a tough place to play. Even sitting here watching it, Carolina's anticipating every shooter, and they're beating them to every puck. They're really playing. They're getting to their game, playing Carolina hockey. Tough place for Vegas right now.
You know what else? Both goalies have been great tonight. Too cute. And we haven't seen that though in any game prior to this one.
Riley get in there with the 6. Anyone else want it?
We are on our way to the third period. We'll break down this second and all the troubles that Carolina had in the second period. Not in that period. This is the Discover Second Intermission Report.
Hey, there he is. Hey, how you like your new Trek stuff?
That's beautiful. I wish I'd done it sooner.
So no need for any of this.
No, none of that.
Thought about treks, but I've never minded doing a little maintenance. It's rewarding.
Well, whatever floats your boat.
Have fun. I'll just be here doing this.
No sanding, no staining, no regrets. Trex, performance engineered for your life outdoors. Order a free sample today.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming
Back to back. There you go, Mikey. Get in there, man.
with Tremfya. Tremfya can help with remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and 2 years. Some had visible repair of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Tremfya.
Oh, it's nasty. Nasty, nasty work. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, so we stream it for 1 hour, 32 minutes. We'll give it 2 more minutes, 134. We got 2 and 6 in there. Couple familiar faces, Riley and Mikey O. Let's hit Twitter, and then we'll do a little, and then we'll go back with some Sporkle. How about? I like a little Sporkle play for us.
Just the heartbreak for the players.
Thousands head to 3 big nights of Banana Ball in Manchester on June 18th, 19th, and 20th. WMUR is turning that excitement into something big.
Yep, that's why you wait. Matt gets in there. He throws in the 1.
Helping local children get in the game. Got an extra glove, bat, basketball, cleats, or other sports gear you no longer use? Drop it off that Thursday, Friday, or Saturday from 2 to 7 p.m. and help give another child the chance to play. Let's turn game day into a win for the community.
This painting dates back to 1845. Gift of the Duchess of York.
1845? Oh, wow. Great year for water. Yeah, that's when Poland Spring first came onto the scene. If you look closely, you'll see that's not just any water. That's natural spring water sourced in Maine. A masterpiece that only Mother Nature could make. Who wants a water break? Poland Spring, naturally crisp, naturally Maine. Art makes me thirsty, right? You get it.
Here at Fairfield's Cadillac, Buick, and GMC, you can always count on exceptional service and an honest deal. Where family
All right, here we go. It's time for the horse race, and then we'll do a little Sporkle. I like a little Sporkle. Here we go. Let me get us back in the spot. Familiar faces in this horse race. Oh, did not set up the horse race track before. It's still turning like the millennium. There we go. Yep. All right. In the 1 spot, we got Mac. Mac's a student of the game. He saw the 1 move ferociously in the first race. He wants to be a part of that. O'Brien sticks with the 2. Actually, no, he was a 3 horse last time. He went with the 2. Yeah, it was that to cut Mac. I'm not sure. Mac was the 2 last race. Does he want to show that he can win with 2 when Mac couldn't? Riley with the 6. What else is new? And that's a 4. Evan, you just missed the 4 going off, man. And there's a 3. 3 and 4. We want to see a 1, 2, 5, 6. There's the nope, there's the 4. 4 moving up right when Evan's out of it. And there's a 3. It's a 3 and 4 type of race. Where are my guys at, though? Hate to see what's going on. There's another 3. Look at these guys. Look at these guys move. And there's a 5. It's all the horses that are out of it. All the horses that are not actually claimed by owners are leading this race or out of the gates. All my guys picked the wrong horses at this point, though. At this point. It's a 4 again. Look at this. It's a 3 and 4 type of race. I made a new rule that if the dead horses, the unclaimed horses, if they all finish before the claimed horses, then the race is null and void. It doesn't count. And there's another 3. Look, what is going on right now? I don't know how he goes off the 3 after that last race. That's a peculiar move, my friend. And there's a 4. It's a 3-4. They're just trading blows, leaving all the other horses behind. It's a 4 now. Look at this, guys. Look at this. It's a 6. Riley, he finally gets out of the gates. Thank God. Mikey O'Brien and Mac still waiting on it. Okay, that's a double 6 right there. Don't go triple. Don't go triple. We'll know what it means. Okay, there's Mikey O'Brien. He gets on the board. Where's Mac? Where's he at? There's a 3. 3 and 4. They're sticking together. Oh, almost stays on the board. Couldn't do it, though. And there's a 4 again. Look at this. I can't believe this. And there's a 6. Riley. Okay, it's looking like Riley's race to lose right now. And there's a 4. 4 with an easy victory. Look at the degree of separation. 3's going to be next. No, there's a 2. Mikey O'Brien, slowly but surely. I like what he's doing. I like the game that he's playing. 5 from way behind. Okay, now. And there's a 6. I mean, we saw it. We saw probably the worst race in 6 history last race. I don't think he's going to let it happen again. There's a 4. It's already done. It's a 3. 3 about to finish as well. And there's the 5. Oh, guys, this is not looking good. Mac is still not left. There's 3. 3 and 4 finish the race, guys. First of all, this is a terrible look. Terrible look as a group. We got 3 and 4 already done. 1 hasn't even left the gate yet. Then there's 2 and 6. If 5 finishes before 1, 2, and 6, this race is null and void. No one wins. Oh, it's off the board. It was a 6, Riley, but we can't count it. It was off the board. There's another 3. Don't need it. There's a 5. Oh, God, guys. This is going to be a terrible look. This is going to be a terrible. No, Riley has something to say. He wants it. Riley moves up. He moves on, and there's another 6. Yeah, I mean, you can't doubt him. You can't doubt him. He's 1 away. Oh, there's 3. Can't have it. Is Mac going to get lapped? Where are he at? Oh, there's 5. Okay, 5. He's not saying never. He's not saying never. There's 4. Don't need it. There's 2. Okay, Mike. What do you say, man? Is there still a chance for him? There's 1. Oh, Mac. That's how you have some pride, man. If you can't win it, you can at least walk away with your pride. You don't get lapped. There's 2. Okay, can we see a little bit of a comeback going on? It's a 4. Don't need it. Guys, off the board. Lordy Lord. It's a 2. Oh, look at this comeback right now by Mikey O. He's 2 away from the finish line. There's 5. Okay, guys. As a collective, as a tea time collective, we don't want to see 5 finish right now. We can't have a null and void race. This will actually be the first one in history. This is a newly implemented rule. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Guys, you hate to see something like that happen. The 3 horses that were not picked finished before any of the horses that were. Riley, he was close. Mikey was right there behind him, but you just can't have that. It's an embarrassing loss for the whole Tea Time collective. Don't throw GGs in the chat because it's not a GG. Was not a good game. We have to move on from this debacle. All right. Let's see here. Let's get some Sporkle on the television. Also, let's update that score. Let's update that scoreboard. All right, we're going to do a little Sporkle. Oh, Flags of Europe? Yeah, let's do that one. Let's do that one. I like that a lot. Window capture. All right, play quiz. Let's move that out just a wee bit. Play quiz. Italy. I already don't know. Next one, this is Portugal. I'm looking at this right here. Is this Czech? Is this Czech? Nope. Oh, God. All right. There's 47 countries in Europe. That's just good to know. I don't know that one. I don't know why I chose the. Yeah, I don't know that one. I don't know that one. Belgium? No, I don't know that one. I don't know that one. I don't know that one. Oh, God. Sweden. Let's do a little bit of this, Riley. Oh, God. I mean, I don't know. That's Finland. No, is it Norway? Oh, God. Oh, is it Switzerland? Nope. Oh, God. Okay. I don't know that one. I don't know that one. I don't know that one. That is England. Is it Great Britain? That's what we're going to see. Now that's fucking me. That's Greece. I don't know what that is. Ireland. Shout out O'Brien. Don't know what that one is. Germany. Belgium? Here we go. I don't know what that one is. That's Czech. Norway. No idea. Spain. No idea. No idea. No idea. No idea. No idea. Russia. No, that's Asia. I don't know what that was. Poland? I don't know. Oh, that's Albania. That's Switzerland. That's France. No idea. Germany. Some of these, man. All right, we now we give up. Iceland, Monaco, San Marino. Didn't know that was a country. Slovenia, Hungary, Montenegro, Vatican City, Romania, Cyprus, Kosovo. Did not know that was a country. Bulgaria, Denmark. That's the one that I couldn't get. Andorra, Ukraine. That Ukraine one did not look like it. Now I should have got that. Liechtenstein, Finland, Luxembourg, Latvia, Serbia, Austria, Bosnia, Malta, Turkey, Croatia, Slovakia, Belarus, Poland, Russia, Estonia, Netherlands, Lithuania. Yeah, that was not a good. I got 14 out of 47. Let's see what else we got in here. Slogan the candy match. I like that. Play quiz. Taste the rainbow. That's Skittles. It's a juicy contradiction. I don't know that one. The Great American Chocolate Bar. I don't know that one. You're not you when you're hungry. We're going with Snickers. That's a Snickers if I ever seen one. Can you feel the bubble melt? You. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Crispity, crunchity, butter, peanut buttery. I don't know that one either. Twix? Twix isn't peanut butter. Perfect. I don't know that one. Do you love anyone enough to give them your last? I don't know. It's more than a mouthful.
If you look closely, you'll see that's not just any
I kind of want to say this guy.
spring water sourced in Maine. A masterpiece that only Mother Nature.
Try both, pick a side. That's Twix.
Who wants a water break?
The twist you can't resist. That's Twizzlers.
Naturally crisp.
Get the sensation.
Be thirsty.
I don't know what these are.
To know when news breaks, download the WMUR app now.
First they're sour, then they're sweet. That's Sour Patch Kids. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. That's an Almond Joy. This is the ultimate fat test. Only blank have the answer. The lighter way to enjoy chocolate. That's rich. Melt in your mouth, not your hand. Keep on sucking. Now we're getting creepy. This is like a Diddy game. Keep on sucking? Jolly Rancher. Juicy contradiction. Starburst. I didn't know that. The Great American Chocolate Bar gotta be Hershey's. Can you feel the bubble melt? I forget what these are. No, Arrow. I don't even know what Arrow is. Crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery. Is that Reese's? Butterfinger. Damn it. Perfect. Is that York? Reese's peanut butter cups. Perfect. Do you love anyone enough to give them your last? I don't know what the fuck that is. Rolo. It's more than a mouthful. Whatever this is. Oh, whatchamacallit. Get the sensation. That's York. Only blank have the answer. Whatever that is. Smarties. This doesn't look like a Smartie. A lighter way to enjoy chocolate. This guy. Maltesers. That's rich. Whatever that guy is. 100 grand. Melts in your mouth, not your hand. M&M's. I like me a little Sporkle, guys. Oh, you couldn't see the whole thing. Couldn't see the whole thing. What do we think about that? We can do some more Would You Rather too, Riley. All right, side of the game. Third period action. Oh, Lord. All right. 1940 left. Period just started. Vegas down 2 goals. They're going to lose this game. Does it take a genius to figure that out? No. Third period regular season comeback wins. 10 for Vegas. That's the second most. Playoffs 4. That's the first. Oh, I like that little try to Canadian that in the air. Have the 5 would have been a nice one.
Inspired by the greatest trophy in sports, designed for the ultimate hockey fan, built for cup chasers. Enter daily for your chance to win one of 16 exclusive pairs. Sweepstakes closes June 21st. Sign up today at NHL.com/cupchasers. No purchase necessary. Rules apply.
Vegas would like to find a way to move the puck with control to get out of the zone. If I'm Carolina, they want to pressure still up the ice. Slavin shot to a screen, and Markov trying to shield Hart from the puck. Chatfield kept it in.
Puck in the Night zone shot from the point, blocked. Nice little breakout pass from Marner right there. Eichel, oh, that could have been a high stick. Eichel plays it up the boards. Where's his teammates? Where are the reinforcements? He's behind the net by himself. Nice play. Lifted the stick right there. He dives to make that play. Puck dumped in the corner. You can't dump it if you can't get to it. Vegas is not figuring that out. They're dumping the puck, but they're not the first people to get there. It's Tomas Hurdle, that is. Nice shot in front. Where's the... Oh, saved by Bussy. Bussy's been playing well. He's been playing good enough. You got to keep riding with this hot hand. If you're Carolina and you're down to the series 2-1 and you end up winning the series, this is a Frederick Anderson question. This is a Frederick. So like, you're playing goalie for your team, and you're down 2-1 in the series. You get yanked. They put in your backup, and then you guys win the series. How do you feel if you win the Stanley Cup that way? That was a crazy play by Hart. Crazy play. It ended up working out. He doesn't have his stick right now, though. That was insane. That was an insane move. But what do you... Because human nature, like, you want to be a part of that. You want to feel like you were the reason why your team won. And you were the reason why they were losing. They yanked you. You still get a Stanley Cup, but that's like a bitter feeling. I don't know about that. I think it would feel worse. It would feel... But, like, that you also brought your team till that point, but you choked it when it mattered most. I don't know. That doesn't feel good. Great pass out front. Gets blocked away. A little blow of the nose, I think, needs to happen. That's going to work. I could really go for an ice cream cone. I'm going to wait. Tomorrow night, I'm going to go off. I've been too freaking good this week. Trip. He picks his head up because he knows what he did. Eichel. Look, he's looking down at the guy. He knows. I mean, that's a trip. It's as clear as day. It doesn't feel good when it happens that way, when it's done accidentally. But you know you did it. Oh. I don't know. He just kind of lost an edge. The stick didn't get into his skates. He kind of lifted the guy's gloves. That turned out to be the right play. I think he would have had a breakaway otherwise. Is this a type of game where you pull a goalie with like 4 minutes? If you're down by 2, still Carolina power play. Not what Vegas needed at this juncture. This could be another goal. It could be 4-1. Goss there. Oh, come on. Svechnikov. These guys will be patient. They'll wait for their opportunity. That's the guy that you want out front of the net, too, Jordan Stahl. Nice play to dive and make that stay in the zone. Oh, good pass across and a good stick to get in the way there. Ghost Spear is the guy that you want with the puck on his stick for the Carolina Hurricanes. He controls the point. He's like a Steve Nash out there. He's a pure point guard. He's not looking to score. He's looking to make his players better. Nice passing right there. Shot was missed the net. Aho picks it up. Looking for Ghost Bear again. Oh, shoot that right away, Jarvis. Shot from Aho, save. Nice save by Hart. Yep. Back to Jarvis. Shoot that. One more pass. Svechnikov. Nice play off the boards. Minute remaining. A little bit less than a minute remaining in the power play. Ghost Bear shot. Jarvis. Right in the gut. How does that feel as a goalie? Like 100 miles an hour. All right, so not 100. 85 miles an hour straight to the gut. Is it enough padding where you don't really feel it? Oh, he almost tipped that in, Stahl. That sucks. Right in the gut, man. Jarvis, he's been a nobody this series, am I right? Vegas has a good face-off win to dump it deep. And now they're applying some pressure. Oh, a partner almost read that off the boards. 30 seconds or so left on the power play. 15 minutes left in the game. If you like numbers, you're going to love 3-1 in favor of Carolina with 21-14 shots. Because you multiply... never mind. That's not. It would be 7-21 for the shots if the shots match the goals. Oh, nice pass out front. No one there. The forecheck from Carolina is so good. That's been my least favorite move in hockey in the playoffs is the flip out of your zone just to relieve pressure but give it right back to the other team. You need to possess the puck. Carry it through the zone. You can't turn it over there. Nice play back to the defenseman. Vegas bringing it into the zone. That's icing? It is. Do a little Twitter work. Take K's out of jail? Wow, I didn't know he was going to make a comeback like that. Shot. Oh, save. I think that was save. Blocker save.
Under 12 minutes to go. They're on their feet again in Raleigh. Stanley Cup final on ABC is presented by Geico. Feels good to have a winning team. It feels good to Geico.
We'll do a little Twitter spam.
If something's free, people
Scrolling.
resist it. Doesn't matter what it is.
Wow, is that pink shirt free? Yeah, I need one.
But what really baffles me is that people turn down free money by not switching to Geico. Customers can save $900, you know.
Oh, free bank shirt?
Yeah, it's not quite. Excuse me, sorry. Do you have this in extra small?
Nah.
Oversized is in. Totally.
It feels good to find the right fit. It feels good to Geico.
Kevin Hart here to tell you all about Taco Bell.
This is the stream. This is the streams that's getting more views than me.
You're chopping off my head a little bit.
What the fuck?
Don't forget that. It's spicy, balanced with a sweet and tangy citrus touch that makes everything taste even better. And the best part is it comes with. I kind of still feel like you ain't got all of me. The best part is it comes with anything on the Cantina menu. So you better try it before it's gone.
New jalapeno citrus salsa, the sauce with more main character energy than Kevin Hart.
The Evergreens family vacation started with Expedia, the one place you go to go places. When hockey season ended, summer started. Dad knew his crew didn't need much, but they did need peace and quiet. And lots of space. So they planned their flights.
I mean, this guy, you're gonna want to watch it you hate watching him. It's a hate watch. Yeah, I mean, I hate that I even stopped to watch it.
All your life, you've
Look at Balboa back in the day, pinnacle of health before peptides.
One of these two teams will have a chance to win the Stanley Cup in Game 6 in Vegas on Sunday night. Right now it's Carolina protecting a 2-goal lead with under 12 minutes to go in the third period.
Oh, I want to see the Roger Federer slice. That's cool to witness.
Rare face-off lost by Stahl. Jack Eichel won it. Comes behind the net to Ehlers. Out in front. And Stahl stopped at point-blank range. Stahl had just 2 goals in the first 13 playoff games coming into these Stanley Cup finals.
All right, 11:30 left in the third. Still 3-1 Carolina. This is icing. Chatfield on the ground. Looks like he might be bleeding. He's grabbing his face.
Has got his hand up onto his face, and a valuable member of that Carolina defense, the athletic therapist, is going to run out onto the ice here. As we'll get a look as
Oh yeah, stick under the helmet right there.
he doesn't even see him. His stick gets right up under the visor of Chatfield. Officials are conferring. You have to be in control of your stick.
That is priority number one. Have control of the stick, man. Once you lose control of that stick, a lot of bad things can happen in this world. Could they retroactively call that a penalty? If they don't call it in real time? Yeah, that is a killer. Double minor. 4 minutes.
Hopefully Chatfield's all right here as that stick catches underneath the visor and glides up into his face. Mark Stone goes to the box, and this will be the fourth
They're losing this. They're losing this game. They're losing the series. High sticking. 4 minutes. This gotta result in at least one. And a double minor, is it like 2 different penalties? Or is it just one penalty? I ask because, like, if they score a goal as a penalty, is he let out of the box? Or is it just take care of one of the penalties? Rolling out with the power play number 1. 1 for 3 tonight. They need to get this. Go Spare. to his defensive part. No, that he doesn't play defense, Aho. They only go with one defenseman out on the power play. Oh, Jarvis. I like him shooting that right away. Okay, that's a start. That's a start for Vegas. Clears the puck. Nice pass to Jarvis. Oh, they got a little odd man situation. What are you doing, man? He blows. What the fuck was that? Shoot it. They're taking their time as they should. They could realistically just kill 4 minutes of the game. One more goal, this game's over. And another clear from Vegas. 25% of the way through the double minor. 1 minute knocked off. But now we're approaching the halfway point of the third. Stank oven to Nikishin. Puck out of the zone. Get back, Hall. Get back. 52 live viewers. 1 in 100. Don't think we'll get there, but don't think I take for granted all 52 years. This ain't the power play you were looking for. Goal. Another one by Svechnikov. They need, so that answered my question. One goal during that double minor wipes away both the penalties. It's just one big penalty lumped up. Svechnikov with his second goal. 4-1 Carolina. It's all but over at this point. I don't think we're going to see a New York Knicks type of comeback going on. I love the poly market ads. Live trade. It's not a bet, it's a trade. So what I'm doing is a financial move. This is my financial advisor, my bookie, told me that I should live trade the Vegas Knights down 3 with 8 minutes left in the third. This is not a bet. This is an investment. 6 points this series from Ghost Bear. 1 goal, 5 assists. Playing point guard on the power play. That's exactly who you want. Love how he play. Love how he handles the puck. All right, Vegas, they're turning it up a little bit. They're turning up the heat. They need a goal soon. They need a goal before the 6-minute mark. Oh, nice tip. Oh, it was on the outside of the net. Looked like it went in. I'd see, this is what we needed from Vegas the whole time. Why couldn't we get this? Another shot on that. Bussy, he hasn't had very many scoring chances against him. Anything that's come his way, he has looked shaky doing. And you know what? Oh, look at that. Yeah, that made all the difference right there. Look at that. That was too easy. How'd that happen? Connor Hart hasn't been playing great today, I don't think. 7:27 left. Well, would you rather in the play? All right, here we go. Would you rather live the life of an entrepreneur with all the stresses, be stuck at one job with decent pay for your life? Entrepreneur. Especially where they're leaving it open-ended where it could be anything. So, like, if it could be tea time and it comes with all the stresses, there's no stress. I would take that every day. Stuck at one job and it's just decent pay, it's not even close. What? Not a lot of strivers in there. All right. Never wear underwear again. Never wear socks again. Underwear seems pretty necessary. Think of it like going to the gym with no underwear. People are seeing the outline. They'll see the mushroom cap. You can't go with that and never wear underwear again. And like there's some pants that like you can't wear a suit with no underwear. Super uncomfortable. You can't wear jeans with no underwear. Never wear socks in the winter. That's going to be the toughest. That's where you're going to struggle the most. Otherwise, I'm in favor of like I don't love wearing socks. A lot of times when I get home, first thing I do is I'm taking off the socks. Would you rather wear summer clothing all winter long or wear winter clothing all summer long? So it's do you want to be cold or you want to be hot? You can't go with the winter clothing. Imagine the sun never getting on your skin. You go. Imagine being sweaty wherever you go. And like I feel like wearing summer clothing in the winter is easier to explain. Like you're just like I just want to tough it out mentally. I just want to show that I'm tougher than the cold. I'm going with the winter clothes. No, sorry, summer clothing in the winter. All right, back to the game. 4-1. Oh, let me make that update. It was obviously Carolina. Less than, all right, so you got 6:47, 33 saves on 34 shots faced in the third period in OT, Bussy. So he might not look good doing it. He might not look like the most confident guy doing it, but he still gets it done. There's something to say about that. You just do it your own way. Vegas, like I said, I thought we needed a goal before the 6-minute mark. But here it comes. Eichel entering the zone. It's so hard to take the puck away from him. Backhand on net. Oh, and there's the goal. That's something. That is something. 4-2. 6:11 left. We've seen crazy things this whole series. This could be it. Like I said, it needs to be a goal before the 6-minute mark. It all starts with Eichel. Nice play. Those guys took their foot off the gas. Really lackadaisical in front of the net. No one around there to push guys away from the crease. Able to corral the rebound, put it on his forehand. Just bet the over every game this series. Bet the over every game this series. Come on. Oh my God, we might have something. Vegas is applying pressure right now. Comes with your body's pressure. That's what Vegas is saying right now. Vegas is a body of a baddie. They're applying pressure. Nice play by Hart. Off the boards. 5:19 left in the game. Let me make the update to the manual scoreboard. Emmanuel. They're taking their foot off the gas for sure. They're fine with the dump and no chase. Just wasting time. At what point do you pull the goalie? I think they're about a minute or so away.
Normal people are asleep. Good. You saw something once. You've been chasing it ever since. Shaping, stitching, tearing it apart, and starting it all over. Almost. This is what building something from nothing looks like. That's it. Most people will never understand. But we do. Yeah. We're built different. Welcome to a special pop-up episode of Office Ladies powered by AT&T Business. Now with internet across the nation. We are joined today by Ted, who's helping us connect to other small business owners.
Thank you, ladies. And I think we have our first caller from the live stream.
Everyone around me thinks I know what I'm doing, but sometimes I don't.
That's just being a business owner.
Yeah, every expert was once a beginner who just didn't quit.
That's deep.
I read it on a throw pillow.
When the connection matters, it has to
Oh,
You can learn a lot from a throw pillow.
I'm looking at a smash burger toasty
Chevy Silverado drivers
with fried pickles on the damn thing.
for their families, for their communities. Here's one thing they won't do: pay interest on their new truck. Just announced. For a limited time, get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. Take on new adventures, make new memories, and leave the interest behind. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Good evening, Scott Van Pelt getting set for Sports Center over on ESPN. When this goes final, we'll visit with one of the stars of the game, PJ Oshie, with us in studio. And one big thing, trying to give some context and perspective on what we were lucky to witness.
SVP, man, still doing it. One of the best in the game. Shout out to you, man. Game, respect game. Would like to get on that level someday. Little hope and dream right there. 4:30 left in the game. This is who you want with the puck on their stick. Eichel, turnover. I eat my words almost everything I say during this hockey series. Everything I say, the opposite thing happens. Need to get there. Need to get there with the forecheck. Mark Stone, nice play. Get the shot. Shot, miss the net. Get it on net. Eichel with the pass. Puck in the corner. Coming up against 4 minutes. Shot from the point. It's open. Oh, rebound in front. No one there to answer the bell. Great forecheck going on from Vegas. Keeping the puck in the zone. That's a little hook from Stone. They don't call it. Good thing they didn't pull the goalie. I thought they would have right there. This is like a 3-minute pull. Here comes a shot. Nothing right there. Stankoven controlling it. Turned over. Like I said, everything I say, the opposite happens. If they can control the puck in the offensive zone from this possession, Connor Hart, he's looking at the bench right now. He's ready to go. A nice change. Oh, no, come on. You can't turn it over like that. And Carolina, they're not applying any pressure themselves. They're willing to sit back and let the game clock just run out. 3:09. We're talking 189 seconds. I like doing that quick math there. Empty net. 2.5 minutes to go. Vegas with the puck. Eichel couldn't get it through. I think it actually might end up with the score. I can't see Carolina scoring an empty netter, but there is a lot of time. Nice play by Eichel. Gets it over the red line, dumps it deep. And he's got, okay. Was that a penalty? Oh, no. Penalty. Oh, and he angrily spit to show his disdain towards his own play. Ehlers, that's a big no-no right there. I want to see a replay of that. What happened? Oh, it was in the air and he just tipped it up and out. It was unnecessary. All right, we got a 6-on-4 situation. So really, I don't see this happening. I just don't see it. I don't see Vegas coming back. That's one part I don't see. I also don't see. I don't think there's going to be another goal scored in this game. Is what I'm saying. I think the over is cooked. Is what I'm saying. San Pellegrino Terme, Italia, 1899. All right, Vegas setting up shop right now. Shot from the point, no good. Carolina dumps it, and now that's what they have the power of now is since they have the penalty, they can dump it every time they get the puck. Minute 40 left on the power play. Minute 50 left in the game. Eichel pass out front. No one home. Settle it down a little bit. Settle it down. Marner from the point. Looking for something. Shot. Nothing. Stone. Nice little touch pass by Stone. Anyone see Stone's tape job? It's absurd. He's got the huge knob at the top of his stick. Not the huge knob. Period. Oh, he hits it out of the air. Hurdle. He's trying to bat it in. Covered up by Bussy right there. Wow. Strong play. Strong play for the goaltender. It was open. It was not covered up. He's trying to slam it home. He's holding that leg strong. Oh, that was off the post. Look, he's just slapping at it. You gotta get in his grill if you're Carolina. I hit the post. Keeping that strong leg right there. Eichel only 4 for 16 on the face-offs. Won that one. Stone finds some open ice. Oh, that guy's down. Okay, got up. Shot. Save. Oh, he wore that. He's hunched over right now. Nice play with the stick right there. Dump deep. 1 minute remaining in the period. Eichel, nice pass to enter the zone. They got to settle it down. They got to settle it down. Nice play. Pass it to yourself. Score the goal. Score the goal. Oh, he almost did. I love that play. Hustle play. All heart right there. Follow for more. .23 seconds left. Oh, nice play. Oh, that could have a little bit timing different. They could have caught him going out of the zone. 12 seconds left. Penalty's over. Oh, yep. There's the win. Like I said, there was not going to be another goal. All right, everything that I've said about this series, I mean, I had Carolina tonight, has been the opposite. I'm like, bet the over. Bet the over. It always hits. The one game it doesn't. There was an empty net for 2.5 minutes. They didn't score the empty net goal, but that stall goal put us up in the green for sure. I think this is Carolina series now. I think they cracked the code. Vegas doesn't seem to have the same oomph. They don't have the same effort. They're not skating as hard as them. They're controlling the game. They're playing their game on top of it. That's the biggest thing. I think Carolina wins the next game. I think the series is done. So starting on June 9th, today's the 11th, starting on June 9th, I'm starting to keep track of my overall bets for the rest of the month. So about 2 months of bets, all bets through the stream. And we went back to even after last night, but tonight we had a good night. Hurricanes on the money line, that's a unit. 3 units on stall goal, that's 4, and then just missed the over. That over had it all over it. So back up 3 units after tonight. Another edition of Tea Time in the books. This has been my biggest week of streaming so far. Stanley Cup, NBA, Stanley Cup. No, sorry. NBA, Stanley Cup, NBA, Stanley Cup, 4 days in a row, and we're going for the 5th tomorrow. We got our first ever soccer stream. First ever soccer stream. Live. World Cup. World Cup USA versus Paraguay. And we're going to USA, baby. I can't wait to watch it. I got to do a little bit of studying going into it to see what I'm getting into, who the players are, who we should pay attention to. But it's going to be fun, and it's easy to follow along with because it's just a clock that counts up from 0 to 45. So you're going to know exactly where I'm at in the game.